What up, y'all? So today, we got some body cam footage, y'all.
Yes, sir.
We got EWU. Victim realizes her rescuer is another predator.
Damn. Yeah, you read it right. As you look at it again.
Oh, my God.
The rescue is another predator.
Y'all get y'all snacks, get y'all dinner, wherever y'all at. And let's watch this video together.
You already know it. Kickback gang. Let's get it.
Bear with me, this is going to sound crazy, but you know the southernmost web point cam? I can almost swear that I saw somebody get. She was crying, she got in her car, and then she wanted to get out. There was a group of young men chasing her.
More than 1,600 miles from the scenic Florida Keys, a 911 dispatcher witnesses a woman's savage assault unfold live on a public webcam, set against the backdrop of one of Florida's most iconic landmarks. What follows is a trail of disturbing clues that uncovers a night full of terror and how her search for safety led her straight into the hands of another predator.
Damn, boys.
The following is based on...
I didn't stop it early, but dang, that's just to show you that you can't really trust nobody. You running and trying to get help, and then you passionately just getting
involved with somebody like that.
Right, another predator.
Crazy.
Predator. The following is based on official police records, and some of the footage has never been seen before. On the night of September 10th, 2021, police in Key West, Florida received a distressing call from a man who witnessed a brutal assault.
Hi, my name is Don Williams. I'm actually calling from Boston, but bear with me, this is going to sound crazy, but I'm at work, and I had the southernmost web point cam?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could almost swear that a little while ago, I've been busy, my phone keeps ringing here, I'm a 911 operator, but I could almost swear that I saw somebody get.
The southernmost point, a towering concrete buoy, stands as the southernmost publicly accessible point in the continental United States. A beloved tourist attraction, it draws countless visitors and is constantly monitored by a 24/7 live webcam. But for Dawn, the landmark's cheerful backdrop took a dark and unexpected turn when it became the scene of a brutal assault.
I saw it, at first I thought it was a guy and a girl clowning around, and then they went behind the monument thing there, the thing talking about the southernmost thing, and all of a sudden she come out and it looked like she was fighting. She fell flat on her face, her shoes fell off, and she ran in one direction, and he was pulling up his pants, and he ran in the other direction, and then he came back with looked like a gray four-door car, and jumped out and ran over there and grabbed what looked like maybe her underpants and her dress or something. I don't know. The only thing that concerned me more than anything was the way she ran. He had a bunch of people around, and they ran in. When they came back, it looked like maybe the same girl, and they had a T-shirt on her, so I think she might have been not wearing anything when she ran away. And he came back and scooped up her clothes.
Dawn wasn't the first to raise the alarm. Just moments after the attack, a couple only a block from the southernmost point landmark called 911 in a panic as they tried to help the victim.
Basic girl came running out at the end of the block here. She was crying. She got in her car, and then she wanted to get out. There was a group of young men chasing her. I don't know where she went. So you need to get police officers down there, though.
We've already got them en route. How many men were chasing her?
Four, maybe three guys, one girl. And I know they were short. Yeah, they had short. And there's people out there.
I gotta be scared.
Go.
Did she say anything when she got in the car with you?
No, she just said get out of here. Go. She said go, drive, get out of here. Okay, just follow me.
And maybe our officers are in the area.
Why's the caravan follow me?
Oh my God, there's so many people.
Now these dudes are checking me out. They're probably out looking for her.
Just stay in your vehicle, keep your doors locked.
I am.
You should be seeing the officer.
I need an officer right here.
All right, just flag him down.
Officers with the Key West Police Department searched around the buoy, locating a few haunting remnants, a pair of sandals and a black pair of women's underwear. They also identified a group of witnesses, 4 males and 1 female, learning they were the ones the couple had earlier suspected was chasing the victim. They told officers they saw 2 people behind the buoy, appearing to be having intercourse. One witness reported hearing a short scream from the girl, which abruptly stopped before the suspect led her behind the buoy. Afterwards, he saw the female run away, and the man returned to his vehicle while putting his pants back on. They chased her to offer help, but stopped after they saw her enter the couple's vehicle. The victim was quickly located when police received their 3rd call of the night.
Garcia. I'm the night manager here at Southernmost Beach Resort. There is a female. She just walked in the lobby. She was naked. She doesn't remember anything. She doesn't remember why she's naked. She said that she believed that she was by somebody. Ma'am? Larry tries to get it. She's trying to go to the
let her know that we have help coming to her.
The police is here already.
Okay, you see them? Okay, great.
The 31-year-old female was leaving the lobby when police arrived at the resort. Located near the intersection where she jumped out of the couple's car, police noted she was distraught and hyperventilating and requested an ambulance. Initially hesitant, the woman confirms she was assaulted, recalling that the incident took place against a tree, curiously several blocks from where the webcam had captured her near the southernmost point. The victim was taken to the Lower Keys Medical Center, where officers completed an assault kit and photographed multiple bruises and lacerations on her arm, knees, and thigh. Though she was able to recall some details of her night, a large portion of her memory was missing, leaving investigators with the daunting task of piecing together what truly happened to her.
Right.
After she was discharged from the hospital, the victim returned to her hotel room, where officers helped her geolocate her missing iPhone. They found it discarded on the side of a nearby road and collected it. On her phone, investigators uncovered a deeply disturbing video, one that would paint a clear picture of the unthinkable horrors she endured by not one, but two men.
I want out right now. Please, get me out of the car.
On the night of September 10th, the victim walked from her hotel to a restaurant where she met a bartender. The two quickly became friends and relocated to a bar called Jack Flats, where they met with several other males. After watching the football game, she recalled leaving the area on foot with one of the men who attacked her. Surveillance footage outside the bar captured her walking with a man wearing a maroon dress shirt, notably not the same male who was seen in the webcam footage during her assault at the southernmost point. Additional surveillance footage from the area would show the same male riding a bicycle with a distinctive Cuban flag sticker and red seat cover. As they searched the streets for more cameras, investigators found the same bicycle now locked to a bike rack. They set up surveillance, but the suspect never returned for it. However, a closer look at the bike revealed a sticker for Truman Bike Shop. Receipts identified the owner of the bicycle as 30-year-old Jorge Calderon Nunez, who was no stranger to Key West detectives. On May 10th, 2021, just 4 months earlier, one of his former co-workers accused him of breaking into her home through her window in the middle of the night and squeezing her calf muscles as she slept.
What?
The night of September 10th, a witness...
This weirdo just broke in just to squeeze her calf muscles while she's sleeping.
Man, they should have had him and lock him up.
Something wrong, man.
Yeah.
Buddy's kind of weird. Man.
and squeezing her calf muscles as she slept. The night of September 10th, a witness saw Jorge and the victim walking together shortly after she left Jack Flat's bar. According to the witness, the victim appeared drunk and he saw her throwing up on the sidewalk. As they turned the corner, the witness overheard her say to Jorge, "It was nice to meet you, but I can make it from here." Although she tried to walk away, Jorge approached her again. At that point, the witness returned to his guest house and didn't see what happened next. Moments later, her phone would capture Jorge dragging her into the shadows between two buildings. Still images and GPS from the video identified the location as a small area between a law firm and real estate office, less than a block away from the Monroe County Courthouse. During the recording, which lasts over 7 minutes, a second male can be seen approaching. Two male voices can be heard speaking in both English and Spanish, while the victim cries in the background, clearly saying no multiple times. At one point, Jorge can be heard saying, "This is my chica, don't look at her," while the other male, who identifies himself as Calvin, tells him to stop. Despite Calvin and Jorge arguing back and forth, the assault continues. At this point, Calvin appears to offer what she believes is a helping hand, but her night of terror is far from over.
Yeah, I got a car with me. Come on. I do security in King's Conference.
Yeah. What's your name?
I'm Calvin.
Tom.
He was taking advantage of that girl, man.
Oh, damn.
Footage from street surveillance cameras captured the moment Calvin helped her into his vehicle and began driving in the direction of the southernmost point buoy.
I'm surprised nobody hit you guys. So, I thank you guys, but, what I heard was stop, but he's not stopping, so. I mean, if you were enjoying it,
No.
if you were enjoying it, I would give you guys, but
No.
you weren't enjoying it. He lied to you, right? What did he tell you? He's gonna take you to your place?
All I wanted to do was walk back to
Do you
my
look up?
place.
You hear what he say?
Yeah, do you want to hook up?
No, I did not want to hook up with him at all.
She had no way of knowing that the man offering help was another ruthless
She
predator
didn't
in
understand what he
disguise,
say?
later identified as 37-year-old Uber driver Carrie Calvin Gassaw.
Please take me directly to Casa.
Well,
No,
He's
no.
sick.
Take me directly to my. I want out right now. Please get me out of the car.
I'll put a over there where the clothes are.
The footage then shows the victim attempting to exit
Oh,
Carrie's
my
vehicle, at which
God.
point the recording abruptly ends. Webcam video showed that Carrie put his hands over the victim's mouth and forcefully dragged her while she tried to resist. Carrie then forced her behind the buoy, where he attacked her for several minutes before she ran from the scene, climbing into the car of the couple who called 911 before fleeing once again, perhaps unwilling to trust more strangers after suffering 2 separate assaults from both Jorge and Carrie. Carrie was found the same night and taken to the police station for an interview. Officers contacted his wife to inform her that they would be executing a search warrant. She agreed to meet with them, but she never showed up at the apartment. Carrie told investigators he was driving for Uber when he heard the victim scream and gave her a ride. He said she began rubbing his legs and asked him to pull over at the southernmost point, where they planned to have consensual sex.
Well, I'm
In
glad she
Carrie's
wasn't recording.
statement, Carrie adds that she didn't try to fight or get away like someone who is being assaulted does, quickly adding the way they do in movies. The evidence, including cell phone and webcam footage, clearly reveals the truth. The
I'm
first
glad he had
attacker,
that.
Jorge, wasn't located until a week later on September 17th, when investigators located him on a commercial fishing boat. Upon showing the footage to Jorge, he responded, "perfect," and claimed to have little memory of the evening in question. The victim's first attacker, 30-year-old Jorge Calderon Nunez, was arrested for sexual battery and transported to the Monroe County Jail. In 2024, he accepted a plea deal for 3 separate charges, including burglary of a dwelling with assault or battery, and indecent exposure. The court imposed a combination of 3 years in Florida State Prison and 364 days in county jail, with 1 charge receiving credit for time served. The second attacker, 37-year-old Carrie Calvin Gassaw, entered a plea of no contest to sexual battery, false imprisonment, and tampering with evidence. He was sentenced to 10 years in prison with 756 days credited for time served and ordered to an additional 5 years of probation upon his release.
Boy, that's some stuff, boy.
That's
Like
crazy.
I say, we as females, we gotta protect ourselves and be careful, especially when we want to go out and drink and have the good time. Especially if we by ourselves. Oh, you got to really, really, really
You
be
gotta
careful.
have something. You can't be like you scared of this or scared of that. You gotta get over that fear. You gotta have a taser, knife, something. They got the rings, the lipstick.
But she just went out to have a good time, drink a little bit,
You don't.
But you don't
expect to have to go out to something crazy.
something like that to
happen.
happen to you. But nowadays it's like, you guys see these people sick. They're sick. And they're glad they had everything on tape, and they had everything on camera or whatever. Trying to say that he didn't do it. It was consensual. No, it was not.
Yeah, if that thing wasn't recording.
I wonder how his wife feel.
Right.
I know she had to feel. Oh man.
You got a whole wife.
And you doing something crazy like that.
Y'all let us know how y'all feel about this one down below in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, because that post notification. Oh man, check out the rest of the videos, gang. We love y'all. We catch you on these videos.
Catch y'all next one.